remember who you are and why you want to get into it. And we still need police. We do, because people are going to be calling 911.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to stop. Absolutely.
Welcome to Black and Blue, the podcast that's just for you. We bring solutions to everyday problems. We are here to humanize the badge. By interviewing first responders and discussing their trainings, experiences, and publications. Black and Blue airs weekly at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in.
Well, the first thought was, dang, I've been in a psychologist's office so much as a patient, I can save some officers some copay and maybe just tell them what I learned. But no, it was also, I mean, it was that, but it was also a matter of, I knew that my law enforcement career was coming to an end. And I thought, you know what, I've been in it for several years. Why not take what I learned and the struggles I went through, open up about those? And I never know who's listening sometimes, but at least I'll be able to present encouragement or tips and techniques for job performance and safety and stuff like that. So it was just a matter of taking knowledge learned, experiences I went through, and trying to help out whoever needs encouragement or is looking for guidance. Because a lot of, like on my YouTube channel, a lot of the audience is those interested in getting into law enforcement or those that are new to it. A point where they actually tried to take their own life. Fortunately, they were not successful. It's proof that you're not alone. More than likely, you are going through something that another person somewhere has gone through, and they can talk to you about it and show you that there's more than one way out of the pain. There's that saying, suicide is a solution to a temporary problem. I don't agree with that statement in the sense that suicide solution? No. That should never be looked at that way at all. The problems are temporary. As one of my favorite motivational speakers, Les Brown, said, a problem has not come to stay, it has come to pass. But you have to absolutely know that suicide is not an option. There are other ways to get out of pain. And there's a lot of police officers and former police officers I have talked to that are proof of that. And they know what you're going through. Show up for you, and thus in turn you can show up that much better for others, which I know you care about for sure. I lost count of how many times I went blue lights and siren to a call. By the time I got out of the car, I was like, why do I feel like I just ran a little bit, you know? It's because I was holding my breath the whole way there. And then, I mean, let's face it, if our brains don't have oxygen, it doesn't function. So therefore, let's set ourselves up for a good optimal level of functioning up here, particularly when you arrive and have to make split-second decisions to protect yourself. And importantly, the people that call 911, breathe. We have to breathe. It's also a matter of what I learned, because I take yoga classes just for the physical aspect of it, stretching and strength building and stuff like that. Basically, your gut breathing is good. Like, expand your stomach, not short chest breathing, which can trigger stress to your body.
Oh, wow.
So good full breathing is paramount. It absolutely is, because I also, through my research, found out we don't get an optimal level of oxygen to our brains if we're particularly stressed. And I mean, we all know police didn't create stress, but we darn sure have mastered it. So breathe, gotta breathe. Have to be very careful to accept advice from people who have no idea what they're talking about, except maybe going off the negative emotions that they get from watching the headlines or something like that. We need police. We need police, and we need good police. If you're getting into it for the right reasons, and you're the right type of person who really likes to be around people, who when you think about responding to 911 and how you can help, that's all important. Who you are is very important. In my last book, 101 Useful Tips for Rookie Police, I said that if you hold true to who, and you're at a department where you belong, even if people are yelling things at you, like in 2014, people were yelling at me, hands up, don't shoot. We know for a fact that didn't happen. But they were trying to disgruntle me by yelling that at me when I was making an arrest. I knew who I was and why I was in it. Those people didn't know me. I knew me.
Right.
Their opinion of me did not have to be a reality that I put on in my head.
Right.
Heck no. And that's what I tell people. Just do your research, go on a ride along, but then remember who you are and why you want to get into it. And we still need police. We do, because people are going to be calling 911.
Oh yeah, that's not going to stop. Absolutely. And Travis Yates said the same thing. You said the same thing. It was a ride along that sold you. That once you did that ride along, you're like, I'm sold. This is what I want to do.
Yep. 17 years old. I did a ride along. I was like, this is it.